Hellozies? Let me know when you can hear me, guys. Echo, echo, echo. Repent! Your raffling crashed my stream. Your raffling crashed my stream. Just for that, I'm gonna roll again. I'm gonna roll again. Okay, let's see if we can. Oh, mod can't do that. I can still time my mods out. I can still do that. I have the power. Well, let's see if I can switch to gaming without crashing this time. There we go. There we go. I'm not stuck in the corner. I don't think you can time me out. I don't think you can time out the streamer. And plus, I don't type. Timing out is useless to me because I don't type. Good luck. Good luck. That's what I have to say. Good luck. Apparently I had Genshin up this entire time. Okay, game capture. Genshin. Did it work? Or do I have to... I might have to relaunch Genshin and run it as administrator. I think I had to do that last time to make it work. Hold on. Quick. I'm gonna relaunch Genshin. Oh, Mr. Panties, just let me know for Discord what you want for art. Dying Light, you got a violence update? So it's as gross as the first game. Oh, yay! That's good to hear. Maybe I'll actually play Dying Light 2 now. Okay, okay. You mods are mean to me, so I'll be mean to you all I want. All I want. And you can take that to the bank. Speaking of our Lyrzar, you redeemed the Almighty. Ah! Fuck you! You redeemed the Almighty Art Commission. You have not told me what you want. You need to tell me what you want. So I don't look like a lady that doesn't deliver over here. No, you don't have to tell me right now. You've got a little bit of time. I would like to start it as soon as possible, but you have time. I figured it was gonna be giant bunny titties, but I need some more specifics. Why is Genshin not showing up? Why does Genshin always give me problems? Okay, I guess I'll just do window capture. Game capture. That means I gotta do Genshin in... Oh, hurry up and think of an art piece. And you technically have an art piece from Subathon too, so I'll let you combine those if you want into like a 2-character piece. Well, I'm already getting a world join request. No. All done. Borderline. 2-character size boobies, please. No. Too Lalafell and a Viera. Not you, Panties. That's for Lyrzar. You only get one character. You only get one character. Troubleshoot compatibility. Strapped to a Viera's chest. Well, that's normal. That's normal. So yeah, I can draw that. Properties. That's what I needed to do. I think that's what I needed to do. Okay. I will get this eventually, guys. Lunch. If I have to, I'll do a window capture, but I prefer not to because then if I do window capture, I can't play on full screen. Yeah, you could say that. You could say that. And then now you're on timeout for, I think I said 3 months. People go on a 3-month timeout after they win a piece. Allow other people time to win a piece. And then you can win another piece or have a chance to win another piece. Okay, like it says it should be capturing Genshin, but it's not. Which is annoying. Okay, we're gonna have to do change to windowed mode. Here's the resolution. It's on my screen. No Elden Ring this week. It was a Monster Hunter week. So next week is an Elden Ring week. Okay. Window capture. Genshin Impact. It's gonna be funky. It's gonna be weird, but we're gonna have to just deal. We're just gonna have to deal. Part of the screen's gonna be cut off. I'll cut off the top half, because then, you guys won't miss text. And you can still see Kyorkos. Let's turn off the music. You know, I had a solution for this Genshin thing. I looked it up, and then now it's not working again. Now we're gonna turn on some Genshin sounds. We're gonna do story. I've been wanting to do story so bad, but I was waiting for you to do it with you guys. Because I saw that you get this cool pet, but I was resisting. But first I gotta do my dailies. Claim that key. I know, Elden Ring turned anime. Even more anime than Code Vein. And I was thinking about rolling a little bit, maybe per chance, at a copy of Nahida. I'm not gonna go too crazy with the rolling, but I figured worst comes to worst, I build pity for my next rolls. Yeah, Honkai Impact Star Rail. I might install an emulator.
I am sorry.
Oh, shut up. I haven't done that yet. I might install an emulator and play it on stream. I don't know yet. Nah, so far I probably won't wail like I do in Genshin. I didn't even wail that hard in Genshin, because I'm poor. I think the most I've maybe spent $200 on this game, which isn't bad in the grand scheme of things. $200 is pretty small. See, you spent more on robot than I have on waifus and husbandos. I think what was it? I spent $100 on Sino, and that's the most I've spent on one character. I thought Warframe had a gacha-like system. I mean, like, it didn't end up being like total 100 on the character. I've put like $100 in Primos or whatever, the Genesis crystals, and then I got him within a couple more pulls, and then I had some left over for another go. For some waifu quality Warframe. Oh, okay. That is kind of, well, I would say that's expensive, but Genshin, I mean, you could end up spending $100 on a single character. No shooting.
Wind strike.
I can't hit that character. I have an archer on this team.
Manifest! Do your master's thing. Oh! Yeah!
It's funny. You hate too much and you lose it. You have to be a good mod for once.
Rest and rebuild!
I know you are. Da 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 da. It's still donated to me. Well, in about 100 years, I expect to see a tweet on my Twitter. Even if Twitter is dead, I expect to see a page on my timeline. Or a post on my timeline saying that you hate me. And then no reply. You got your Genshin drop? Good! You need those Genshin drops because you're such a diehard Genshin fan.
Unleash!
Wake up! You're wasting all my damage.
Obey!
Wind strike.
My apologies! Yeah!
Bam, 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 bam. There should be one more. Where is it? There it is.
Snow
Did you
that
buy
once
it while it
adorned
was
the
on
world in
sale?
silver,
I know you're telling me that
thaws
you
to
thought
reveal the
fuck
gleam
with
of the
it.
fruit upon frost-laden
But
branches.
you didn't tell me if you actually
How
bit the
picturesque.
bullet and bought it.
Only some tea would make this setting more complete.
If you did buy it, then I'm gonna have to get off my ass and actually beat it. I never actually beat it yet. Because if you beat it before I do, then I can no longer call myself a diehard Tales fan. Makes sense, makes sense. Canada's expensive as fuck, yo. Yes, you'll take my weeb card. I need my weeb card.
Unleash!
Almost $300. If you said your ticket was $300, then that's like hella cheap.
Hold the line. Yeah.
You got a deal. Where did you buy your tickets? I bought
Obey.
my tickets, what, I want to say a month ago? And I spent like $3,000 on those bitches.
My apologies.
Oh, I didn't spend it. Tickets were $3,000.
Unleash.
$300 is hella cheap. Hella cheap. I use cheap flights, or I will have to look into that next time because I used Expedia and that was pretty pricey. I even had to pay extra, so I didn't have a overnight layover coming back home. I was like, I am not having a toddler in an airport overnight.
Time to go.
Add Astro. Thank you for
But also, just like shit in general is really expensive in Canada.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your
They're
eye.
paying me for a fucking overnight. Yeah, I've done it once, but I didn't have a kid back then, so it was not as bad. I could just sit there and play on my, I think it was my DS at the time. Okay, daily's done. We need to spend some resin, then we can do story. What's this? No, that's not. I want this. Yes, mama issues. Okay, before I do that, I feel like doing a couple rolls. I'll do 2 10 pulls for now. For now. Actually, first let me go to here. Oh, I can only do 1, but that's better than nothing. Better than nothing. Wish. No, I'm not opening my wallet. I have 86 wish. Oh, you can't see up there. But I have 86 wishes saved up because I got my first copy of Nahida after only 20 pulls. I'm hoping for another screamer luck moment. Nope. Yeah, I heavy save. Oh, I got another Kooky copy. That's not bad. I'm building a team with Kooky on it. Come on, steamer luck! No. Rosar, she's not even on the banner. I think. Yeah, she's not even on the freaking banner. Should I do one more? I mean, next banner, I don't plan on rolling on anything, so I'll have a lot of time to save. One more. One more. God damn it. Oh, well. I am building pity for, what's her name? Kirara. Oh, Layla. Okay. Okay, enough pulling. I refuse to go below 50. I refuse to go below 50 wishes. Characters. Where am I doing? I'm bringing my copies for constellations. Sadly, no Nahiba copy, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh, yay! We maxed out Cookie. I wasn't done. I wasn't done. Layla? I have not built yet. And Rosar. That was it? Yeah. was it? Woo! Oh, I can roll on the standard banner now. Gimme. Roll on standard banner. One pull. Maybe we'll get data. Nope. Boring sword. Okay. Artifacts. I'll spend that resin. Real quick. You'll have to tell me when you're going up to Canada. I'm curious if it's when it is.
Obey! Cryo incarnate!
As one with wind and cloud.
Embrace the ice! I'm getting
Die. I love this build. It's cheap. It's so cheap, but so fun. It makes doing artifact farm really fast. As long as it's not. Oh, no. I need oh no, I need a sands. I need an EM sands. That's what I'm farming for. Bam, 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 bam. I know it's not messy. I need to apply it to. No, I don't want to.
Time to go to work up here.
Unleash! Rest and rebuild! Do your master's bidding!
Never testing my patience.
Kamisato art! Momentum!
Oh, goblet. It sounds like it's a really good elemental mastery, but I'll lock it. I don't know if that was a lot. Baseline.
Let's move out. Let's move out.
You are not welcome here.
That's really hard.
Birds come.
My face crackles.
Manifest! Whirling snow! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Ha! Yeah! Ha! I'm getting... Yeah! Unleash! Hold the line! Yeah!
That one started off with 19, so that other one seems pretty good. Attack. I'll take a purple at this point until I get a orange. Here we go. Light. That don't be light. I need to get a different texture of light. This one is way too bright. I need to get one. I saw one on
Wind strike. Send this now.
Uphill battle! My apologies! Sakura swirl!
As one with wind and cloud.
Again. My ults are always
Time
doing
to
so
go.
much like AoE visuals that I can never tell which way is the tree. Pyro damage. Ew. Recharge. That's another 23. Dendro damage bonus isn't bad. Not really what I wanted, but it's. I really need some kind of thing in that slot, so I'll take the purple if I have to for right now.
Time to go here.
Cryo incarnate! Rust and Reven! Whirling snow! Embrace the ice! Obey!
Now you're testing my patience.
Manifest!
Gotcha.
Take flight!
Meet again.
We will not meet again because you are dead. Garbo. Garbo. Here. I was gonna do the event for extra promos on stream, but I kinda just want to do story, so we might do. I might just do the event offline. Gimme. Okay, and then we're gonna switch to a Nahiba team, which probably is my sign-out team. I put her there, but Cookie isn't leveled up. I feel like leveling her right now. Do this one. Biba! Oh, she does. Oh my gosh, I was farming. I was looking for the wrong thing this entire time. Ah! HP, defense, energy recharge. HP. It has to be a dent. It has to be Deepwood Memories. Oh, let's just do energy recharge for right now. It'll have to for now. Any other words? 16, 23. Let's just level the one he has. God, I wish there was an auto level 220 instead of having to press this button 50 bazillion times. Wait, this isn't. Why am I? That's not the one I'm leveling. That isn't. Is that the one? That was not the one I was leveling. What the fuck was I leveling? Sorry, excuse my language, but level accepting I an intended level. Where is it? I want to use it as fodder. Where'd it go? Where did it go? No, it's not what I wanted to do. No, thank you. Not yet. Oh, it's done. There it is. That's where it went. You are gonna be used as fodder. You. Come on. Mastery. Gross. Gross. Energy recharge isn't bad, but not what I want. I want elemental mastery. I want to make a Jack Nahida. That way, whenever I get Raiden, I can make a sniper. Recharge. That is going to mean nothing to elemental mastery. I need to look up how much EM Nahida needs baseline. Oh my god, that was so much garbage. So much garbage. Okay. Maybe the feather will upgrade better. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I need the luck right now. I am getting really shitty stats on these artifacts. Stop going to HP. This is what I get for getting 20 pity Nahida. Finally, some elemental mastery. Yay! I know for part of this story that I'm about to do, I need to switch away from a Dendro team when it comes to a certain part. Because the boss is like resistant to Dendro or some crap like that. Dumb stuff like that. Oh, thank you for coming to say goodnight, dear bestie. Have a good sleep. It was actually Mr. Panties. He won the art. And he actually replied. But it landed on Panties, I know. I was gonna reply. There's next time. I do this every month. Have good sleep. punching cry. And that's good. That's what we do around here. We throw dino tantrums. When we don't get to take out our rage properly, we throw dino tantrums. Rah! Roar! You gotta roar! Okay, I wasn't gonna level that up because it wasn't exactly what I wanted. I think it has to be EM. Hold on, I'm gonna look up because I need to look up what Nahida needs for a base EM anyway. Nahida build. Oh, I shouldn't put that in front of my camera. So she should get be 800 to 1,000 elemental mastery. What is she at? 786. She's not even baseline. Could have fix that. Yeah, for Sans, it has to be elemental mastery. Has to. Oh, we'll keep trying. We'll eventually get it. Okay. Journal. Many people have been experiencing similar dreams where they all met their chair. Oh, that's Nahida's quest. I had to finish that to do the main story quest? Question mark? Well, quest. It's usually that's not it. I might have to do some other quests to unlock it. I might have to do Nahida's, honestly. Finish Nahida's first one and then grab the second one. Where's Debbie? Debbie.
She's only asleep and hasn't started sleepwalking. It seems she hasn't sunk too deep into her dream yet.
Do we also need to fall asleep if we want to go into her dream?
Don't worry about that. I'm Lesser Lord Kusanali after all. Now, don't be nervous. Just close your eyes. Imagine yourselves as waves gradually rolling onto the beach. You slowly wash over the shore and sink into the sand.
I don't like sinking in the sand. It sounds like a nightmare fuel. No, I'll be scared of an unbelievable amount of Yes, I
What's
I
wrong,
get that.
Traveler? You look a little disoriented.
I'm sure there's even a Paimon and Nahida in the Lolly characters.
Really? Paimon didn't notice anything. Anyway, seems like we've made it into the dream.
I was following your instructions, but then I
I thought
didn't
we
want
would
to
arrive
sink
at some
into
familiar
sand.
scene, but we seem to have landed in a completely unfamiliar
Ah,
place.
shoot.
Whoa.
Sorry, I
So
swear, one
many
second.
giant plants, even in the sky. Amazing.
Theoretically,
I just glued
we
something.
should have gone straight
a
into
figure.
Debbie's dream.
And then I dropped
Things
the
do
piece.
seem to have gone a bit
Thankfully,
sideways
it
here.
didn't break.
Anyway, let's see if we
Again.
can find any leads.
Yes, exactly. Ah, entered the depth of the dream. In my way. You hit your comment. Oh my goodness. Don't pin anything weird.
Everyone hold hands! Everyone hold hands!
Emerge. Right now. Right here. Nothing lasts forever. Emerge. Right now. Right here.
It's okay though. When I do
Allow
our
me.
Genshin characters, it will only be of age characters. I swear if you pin them, your mod powers will
I
be
see
taken
everything.
away for eternity.
Nowhere to run.
I need to go this way. Oh god, I'm actually, I'm gonna check. I'm scared that you actually pinned it. Okay, good, you didn't. Oh wait, actually my stream manager's frozen. You might have. Okay. I pinned that right now. Right now. I pinned it right now. I swear to God, I will take your art away. I'm waiting.
Huh? A door?
There we
Wonder where it
go.
could lead. Well, it's not like we have any other way to go now. Let's go in and have a look.
Bad. This is why I'm not nice to my mods, and this is why you don't feed the mods.
Hey, this place looks familiar. Isn't it Puspa Cafe?
Also, that's an oddly
Paimon
named
sees
cafe
Debbie.
name.
She's right over there. Looks like we've come to the right place.
Also,
These
where's
alluring
the arm?
dreams often portray a scene from real
I don't
life,
know where it
which
went.
concurs with our previous findings.
Really?
Oh,
Well,
I'll
what
look
about
later.
that space we
It's
were in
around
just
here
now?
somewhere. If not, she has extra arms. The dreams may
You
be
can't mean-
connected.
This is another collective dream?
Yes. Given that so many people have been experiencing these beautiful dreams, I would say it's very likely that they're interconnected. Compared to an interconnected dream, independent individual dreams would be much harder to manage and manipulate.
Ah, Paimon gets it now. Well, let's go talk with Debbie. Oh, but there are some other people next to her. Are they dreaming too?
If this space is exclusive to Debbie's
If the
dream,
mods don't start
then the
behaving,
others
I
beside
will
her are most
lewd
likely the people she cherishes.
Paimon.
Anyway, we should confirm that first.
I will
just to be
cancel
sure.
myself, and then you'll be out of a
How
job.
do we do that?
Just leave it to me.
Yes, I know she can read people's minds. I'm pitted.
Coffee here still tastes the same as ever.
I swear,
You
if
two
I-
have traveled
I
all
need
around to that.
unpin this myself.
Surely you've all tasted better coffee than this.
I suppose so, but no matter how good things may be elsewhere, nothing beats the taste of home.
That's right. It's hard to change your tastes. Anyway,
Dad!
here's to your return home. Welcome back, everyone.
Stop using your mod powers for evil. Stop it!
Everyone hold hands.
You're being bad.
Huh. How could they be?
Because you're
Well,
being
I
bad!
guess it doesn't matter.
Huh? She sounds a little hesitant. I've confirmed that this dream belongs only to Debbie, because I'm unable to hear the thoughts of the other two people with her.
So, this is the power of the Dendro Archon? Paimon had better watch her thoughts from now on.
Don't worry. I don't often use my powers like this. It's rather impolite. Alright. I need to get myself ready. It won't be easy to break it to her, but there's no avoiding it now.
These are my yandere eyes. You
the
don't,
Great
you
Dendro
don't want
Archon.
to see the yandere.
What brings you here?
Come
I'm
out.
sorry to interrupt your celebration, but have you noticed that what's happening here doesn't quite
Google
match
it.
up with your memories?
Google it.
I don't quite understand. Great Dendro.
I get it. The Dendro Archon is trying to say
Oh,
that
no,
it's
my
a
eyes won't turn off.
once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that we're able to gather here.
Hey, how about
There
a
we
cup
go.
of coffee for all of you? My treat. We just returned from a fruitful adventure.
No, it
Memories.
is not nasty for me.
Oh,
Think carefully.
Like, you've heard of
You of all
tsundere.
people should know what really
I'm sure,
happened to them.
from even if you're not
Are
a
you
weeb,
sure
you've
that
probably
meeting
heard
here
of
and chatting the
tsundere.
day away like this isn't just a
Hence-
product of your own wishful
Oh
thinking?
my god. I give up.
yes.
I give up.
The reports from the
I
Steambird were
cannot
true.
educate.
The ship they were on
But
struck
it's
a reef
not,
and
not
sank.
it's not
And I never
it
heard
is
from
safe
Basima and Gaspar
for
again.
work.
Hey, come on
To look
now.
up yonder.
What are you talking about, Debbie?
I think it's
Trust your
Kunda-
memories.
Kunda? You don't
Nothing
wanna
you
look
see
up?
here is real.
I can't remember which one you don't.
I
wanna
get it
look up.
now. This is a dream, isn't it? But since it's my dream, it doesn't matter if this is real or not. I enjoy the way things are here. I no longer have to face the tragedies of real life. These friends mean the world to me.
For my birthday
Nobody
subathon,
else
I
can
had to do an
understand me like they
ASMR
do.
Video.
There's
I've been
nothing
looking
wrong
up,
with continuing this
yanders.
dream.
And they
Is
they
there?
get a little intense.
I'm worried that if you were to
Thankfully,
continue dreaming like this,
the ones I found
the
are,
lines
are
between
safe,
dreams
are
and reality
safe for
will
work,
gradually become too
but
blurred for
still a
you.
little intense.
These dreams will always give you what you want, while reality remains full of pain and difficult situations. If you're not careful, you can get hurt.
You're still at work?
Don't worry.
What are you doing?
I
at
still
work
have
so
control.
late? It's later
I won't let it go that far.
where you are than it is where I
Are
am.
you sure?
Hey, how about we put all this troublesome stuff aside and get back to our coffee and snacks, hmm? Whether it's just a dream or
Oh.
real life, you should be
I'd
happy.
be worried if you were still
Can't
at
just
work.
brush off something like this. We don't even know how you people got
Oh
here
no,
or where
at
you
least
even
it's
came
over.
from.
Don't push it, Paimon.
Sorry. Paimon didn't mean to upset anyone.
No, it's all right. I understand that you're just trying to look out for me.
It seems that for now, this place is still relatively harmless for you. But I wonder if there's any way to go deeper into the dream.
Huh. Now that you mention it, I once heard a strange voice tell me that there's an entrance here. I'm not interested in checking it out at the moment, but maybe I'll go in and have a look later.
Okay, thanks for your help. Just as I expected, we're only on the
Your
surface
event
of
was for
this dream.
kids?
Let's go.
Or was it for college kids? Because those are different than kid kids. Go into a deeper part of the dream. Laughter of people my age, so not
What are
little
we doing
kids
here
then.
again? Wait a second. We were just up there. No, down there?
Oh, I forgot to
Did we
post
go up
on
or down?
Don't
Twitter.
panic. This is how
I was
dreams work. We've left Debbie's dream, but the dream is still continuing onward. I'm not sure where it'll lead us. This dream has the ability to create imaginary people, which is why people are so unwilling to wake up.
If it weren't for what we just saw,
I guess I should
Paimon
do
might still find that a bit hard to believe.
Game time. What's Oasis
I
further
have a
in the
guess.
dream?
If these dreams are connected, then there should be some sort of order to them. The fact that Debbie was able to realize that she was dreaming means that she is not very deep in the dream yet. But the space we're in has been turned upside down. Do you remember the characteristics of dreams that I mentioned earlier?
Oh, right! Dreams are chaotic.
That's right. It's possible that we're heading deeper into this dream now, and the deeper we go, the closer we'll get to the essence of the dream.
Right! So the answers might be waiting for us deeper in the dream.
Yes, and we should get ready for whatever we may encounter.
It looks like we may need to put something inside there.
Oh no! I didn't mean to do that. Oh, you can't. I couldn't empower.
I see everything! The Temple of Wisdom!
Right now, right here, right now.
Grow, grow, grow!
Oh my goodness, my pupils are messed up.
Utah!
Eyeball. Cooperate.
Whoa! When it rains, it seems to disappear slowly.
Yes, and it appears again as soon as the rain stops. It's less like a flower, and more like a dendral slime that's trying to keep out of sight.
Here we go again with Nahida's analogy. Hold the line.
Show them. Emerge.
Hey,
Utah!
are we back up here again? Wait. Paimon's confused. Are we up here or down there? Good thing we didn't fall.
Yes, we did. We just fell upwards.
That's not helping, Nahida.
Oh.
Paimon has no clue what's going on. Wait, weren't we already here a little earlier?
This is probably Ilmon's dream.
Huh? Why would he start dreaming again?
Yes, but it seems that the danger isn't enough to stop him from longing for his wife.
Based on what we've learned so far, he must be sleeping more deeply for his dreams to appear here.
But fortunately, he already knows us from
You know
before,
what? I want
so
to put
hopefully we'll be
something
able to wake him
on.
up.
All done. I feel I'm in a comfy mood, so I need a comfy. Comfy! Here we go. Comfy! Okay, mouse. Where are you, mouse? There we go. Comfy, 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 comfy.
Oh, it's you. Incredible. I didn't know you would appear in my dream, too.
Did you say dream? Wait, so you know this is a dream?
Of course. Such good things rarely happen to me in real life these days. Here, let me introduce everyone. This is Minar, my wife who I mentioned before.
I should grab
And
a
this is
snack
our daughter,
before stream.
Hydar.
Hello.
Apparently I
It's a
didn't eat
great
enough
honor
in
to
it.
meet the Dendro Archon.
Whoa, Dad! You know the Dendro Archon? That's amazing! And what's this? Is it a new toy? No, it's Paimon, not a toy!
Paimon.
Anyway, now's not the time for that! Nahida, this doesn't seem to add up with what we were expecting.
You're right. Let me think for a bit here.
Oh, right! We didn't see him in a moment of dreams earlier. Paimon thought he'd gone home.
Sorry. I just had to make sure that Hydar could get a chance to see her mother. I had gotten pretty familiar with the hike, so I brought Hydar with me. I'm just glad we didn't meet any monsters along the way.
Yes, I'm glad too. I didn't expect her to grow up so fast. It must have been very hard for him. I regret not being able to fulfill my role as a wife and a mother.
No, don't talk like that. Let's leave all that unhappy stuff behind for now.
Gosh, like
Even if
everyone I
we're
know
in a
is playing
dream,
Warframe
it's still a
lately. I keep
blessing
seeing
that we've been able to
either,
reunite in this
my
way.
Steam pop up and people.
What should we
Different
do
people
now?
are going into
Should we
Warframe.
tell him the truth?
You can let me break the
What
news.
is a robot?
I should be
It's
the one to do it.
robots.
I'm sorry, but I should tell you that your dream did not create us. We are real people with our own consciousness. Like the last time we met, we are still investigating this dream, and we've already learned some things about it.
So you mean there's something
Yeah.
nefarious with this dream as well?
I have a feeling if you want me to play Warframe, it's gonna
what's
have to be
going on?
a subathon
It seems the reunion
Just like
of our
Elden
family
Ring.
is destined to only be temporary.
Huh?
Excuse me.
Is Mom leaving?
Maybe. But in all likelihood, that is indeed how things will end.
Oh,
Ah.
no, Mom, you can't leave!
I'm afraid I don't quite understand what's going on. Don't worry, Hydar. Mom's not going anywhere.
No, you
Please,
gotta
don't
pay
cry.
the actual moolah. to
Minar
stuff
doesn't
done, not
understand
channel
any
voice.
of this. I'm fully aware that this is a dream, so that's why I've never told her the truth.
You
but
gotta grease the
Never
pot,
mind.
as it were.
it's not like I would know what to say. I mean, I don't get any of the complicated stuff. But regardless of whether this dream is good or bad,
Nope,
you're
it's
here
not
to
enough.
resolve it, right?
Yes.
Then please,
I actually feel like I get
let
less
us enjoy this
exposure.
moment for just a while
Like,
longer.
You have to stand
Regardless
out in the
of
crowd
whatever
of people
caused this
playing
dream to come to
Warframe.
pass, I feel extremely grateful to have
I'd
had
have
the
to compete
chance to
with, like, so
reunite with
many
my
other
family.
people.
But does this dream really have to disappear?
I'm afraid so. Sorry.
Okay,
Bam, bam,
I see.
bam, bam, bam,
Please,
bam,
come this way.
bam, bam.
you can go even deeper into the dream by heading in this direction. I have heard that the further down you go, the more pleasant the dreams become. And the more
you
you
stop
want
yawning.
to stay. The answer you're looking for may also be found there. Go ahead.
Thank you for
Bam,
helping
bam.
us. And I'm truly sorry.
You're welcome.
Shush.
It's not like I have any say in the matter.
Shush.
I'm just an ordinary person
I'm
after
not doing
all.
Genshin for the exposure. I'm
Who
doing
am
it
I
for the
to interfere with the
funsies.
work of a god? I'll be right behind you. I should at least let Minar and Hydar know what's going on here. Otherwise, my daughter might be mad at her mother after we
I'll
wake
never
up.
stand out in the Genshin community because I can't
We're not doing
do
something bad,
wailing.
are we, Nahida?
Every Genshin VTuber
That
I
depends
watch
on how you define
do
good
wailing
and
streams
bad.
like every week, and I'm like, how? How do you afford to do wailing streams once a week?
It's the same
Or even
place
every
again.
banner.
This place is almost like a flight of stairs that connects all the dreams together.
but they appear to be getting more and more aggressive. Regular stairs wouldn't try to attack us.
Right. Something seems to be off about our theory. Ilman
Yes.
is clearly aware that he's dreaming, and he's enjoying
I
it.
just need to attract
Rather than
some of
dreaming
those
on a
simps
deeper level,
so that I can
he
simp.
almost seemed more awake.
No.
I believe we're on the right track,
No, 24
but
hours.
we just need another explanation. It's not that the dreams are getting deeper,
Maybe
it's the
a
owner's
sub
attachment
goal
to the
of
dreams
trying
that's
out
getting stronger.
Warframe
But
for
you
my,
would never mistake dreams for real life, right?
2.0 debut, but not a Warframe subathon.
Sometimes, Paimon almost wishes her dreams could be real. But it's just a quick thought. It's not long before Paimon's thinking about other things, like sticky honey roast.
No.
Listen,
No.
we're real beings living in the real world, and that's where our focus should
So
be.
I do plan on the subathon to be uncapped.
This
but
also
it's not-
explains the insubstantiality
But
of
I
our
will be
dreams.
sleeping.
No matter what they may become, we don't
During
really
it.
care. But if we decide to abandon reality and embrace our dreams, then our dreams will become far more substantial.
Oh, wait! Paimon's starting to get it now?
Your mind will begin to build the dream far more attentively, which in turn will make it feel more real. Do you remember how the Akasha can turn dreams into jnana energy? Constructing a realistic dream
Jnana
consumes a similar energy.
What the fuck is that?
Does that mean there's a host of these dreams here like Milu during the Subzerus festival? If we wake that person up, this collective dream will end, right?
Most likely. But the collective dream in Sumeru City was created by the Akasha, and now the Akasha has been turned off. This has nothing to do with the Aranara, and humans are not capable of creating a collective dream, which means...
It means...
Huh? So, did someone manage to restart the Akasha?
That's impossible. But they are probably a scholar of the academia who had a close connection with the Akasha. Even so, how did they manage to do it? And how did they choose the host? Yeah, we haven't gotten to the end yet. Once we know their motive, all the questions will resolve themselves.
No. No. Especially those ones. Mint cookies of any kind are my favorite. I will die before I hand those over. You will have to fight me. Hold on. Fight me. My toggles don't want to seem to work while I'm playing Genshin. I didn't last time I saw Girl Guides. I didn't actually get any cookies, and I'm sad. But it's because I'm trying to eat better, and if I bought a box of Thin Mints, I would compulsively eat them in a 24-hour period. The entire box.
Right here, right now.
Allow me!
There's nowhere to run. Judgment is upon you.
Treasure. It's mostly in hotels. The last time I got them a while back in my hotel room.
Emerge, right now.
But I guess
I'm
if you don't
always
sit,
watching.
it's probably not as common to see.
Right here, right now.
Girl Scouts.
Hold the line! A brash maneuver! All the water that used to be here has turned into rain!
Then let's get through here before the water level rises.
Oh, the water's rising. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I didn't need to rise that far. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. I'm the same way. Give me a box of Thin Mints and I'm yours. For as long as it takes me to eat the box.
Wow, a new place! Well, it's just new to Paimon in this dream.
This should be the final destination.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Final
Really?
destination. There better not come flying logs through the air.
Yeah, these are just ordinary city streets.
I have powers related to dreams, so it's usually easy for me to tell who's dreaming and who's created by dreams. I guess only those who have thoroughly accepted this dream will be able to
I
come
know some
here.
people like that.
There
I know
are
some
so
people like
many
that.
people here.
I'm not so
How can
easily
we find
bribed
the
though with
host?
alcohol.
Don't worry, I have a way.
Find clues in the city.
I see everything.
This is always so calm. I wish I were the same.
He's just in an ordinary dream, so it shouldn't be him. I see everything.
You're useless.
Everyone hold hands.
Shadia has such good taste. I can never go wrong with her opinion.
No, it doesn't seem to be her.
Sometimes I wish Rakesh could be more assertive, but I guess I'm also happy enough with the way things are.
No, it's not her, unfortunately.
Oh, he's a scholar from academia. Must be him.
You know, I've heard that plants grow better if you play music for them. And on that note, it's been a while since I last heard you play.
Sorry, I've been a little busy these last couple days.
Moses? 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 How do you say his name?
Oh, the Dendro Archon. What a pleasant surprise.
Oh, welcome, Great Dendro Archon. And your companions, too. Welcome. I'm Amira. I run the flower shop here. And this is my husband, Moses.
Moses.
Yes, how may we help you?
You
Kind
already
of makes
know
me
all
think of
about me.
Jesus
There's
and
no need
Jesus.
for all the pleasantries. Perhaps I should call you the dream's owner?
As expected of the Dendro Archon. I'm sorry, Amira. It seems my research has attracted the Dendro Archon's attention. Why don't you go back to the flower shop? I'll come help you a little later.
Okay, of course, dear. I'll see you later.
It appears that I was too naive to think I could deceive the Dendro Archon in person like this.
Nope.
To avoid looking like too much of a fool, allow me to ask the first question. How well would you say you understand this dream?
This dream was built by the Akasha, and it has the power to create imaginary people who no longer exist in the real world. As for you, you found a unique way to become the owner of this dream, going so far as to have even given up the ability to wake up again.
Given up? The ability to wake up?
Impressive! You truly are the embodiment of wisdom. Please, tell me how you were able to arrive at such a conclusion. In return, I'll answer the question you're most curious about.
It's simple. Apart from you, This space only consists of real people who are dreaming and imaginary people who are created here. Although you are here and appear no different from the others, I can't sense your dream. How can I wake up a person who's already awake?
Fascinating.
Since you're the fully awake owner of this dream, it can never collapse from you waking up. Theoretically, this should also give you absolute control over this place. I have to admit, it really doesn't get much better than that. But even knowing all of that, one question remains. How did you do it?
Isn't the answer right in front of you, great Dendro Archon? It's because I've dedicated my entire reality to this dream. I uploaded my entire consciousness into the Akasha when it was still running.
Oh, it's Sword Art Online. This is exactly Sword Art Online. He's Kayaba. Kayaba? Yeah, that's his name because Kirito screams it enough. Kayaba.
Actually, this all started because of an accident. My original goal was not about the Akasha or a collective
Definitely
dream.
Sword Art Online is ripped right
You're
from it.
motivated above all to create a hyper-realistic person. The desire to reconnect with a real loved one is the one shared sentiment between all our dreamers.
That's right. However, human models are too complicated. Only the Akasha has a jnana energy supply powerful enough for me to generate and sustain my models. The Akasha is truly magnificent. If I siphoned a minuscule amount of its energy, nobody would even notice. And even this minuscule amount of energy was already more than enough for my purposes. Even using just crude methods, I was still able to train a fairly realistic person. I named my first work Amira.
So you married your
Huh?
fake person.
You mean the
work.
girl we just saw?
She and I entered the academia on the same day. Starting with admission procedures, we bumped into each other 6 times on just that first day. And because of that one day, we eventually went on to fall in love. We studied, conducted research, and made breakthroughs together. Our rhythm was always in step. I felt like we were 2 separate bodies that shared the same heart. However, Elazar later took her from me.
Dang Elazars.
Yes, I need more training samples to perfect Amira's personality.
Her eyes look very sad.
I found their details in the Akasha's database. Using the pretext of testing for mental health disorders, I implanted signaling devices in their bodies.
Ooh.
This way I could connect them to a network, and Amira could feel their yearning. Little by little, they helped her to grow and develop a warm, human personality.
That's creepy.
To improve my
That's
efficiency
creepy
and allow
AF.
myself to focus on nothing but my research, I uploaded my consciousness as well, and became a part of the network.
So, technically speaking, it's not that you won't wake up, it's that you can't wake up.
Nope.
Yes, because the Akasha was suddenly turned off, I lost all of my jnana energy. I became imprisoned in the very network I had constructed. At first, I panicked. But, after coming to grips with the situation, I realized that I could restart this world as long as I could find a replacement source of jnana energy.
That means everyone in the network is providing you with jnana energy.
Why
That's
do they
all there
call
really is to
Nyana?
it. I don't think I'm doing
Nyana.
anything wrong. I'm just
Nyana.
saving them as well as
Nyana.
myself.
Yeah.
I provide a beautiful dream, and in return, I harvest their jnana energy as fuel for the dream. They can wake up anytime they wish. People need to sleep anyway, so why not have some beautiful dreams while they rest?
I agree. This is the home we spent a great deal of effort on to build for ourselves.
Yeah, she's right. We're staying here of our own free will.
I don't understand this at all, but I just want to spend some more time with my family. I don't want them to be sad.
Thank you, dear. Great Dendro Archon, I hope you can understand.
You don't need to gather around here. It's all right. The great Dendro Archon is nothing if not kind and considerate towards her people. She won't interfere with what we're doing here.
Uh-oh. Now he's playing dirty.
He used the imaginary people he created to influence the real people.
It seems like I won't need you to answer my last question. You're willing to tell me all your secrets because you have nothing to fear. If you use real people as your weapon and turn them against their Archon, then there's nothing the Archon can do.
They just want to be with the people they cherish. I don't think there's anything wrong with me providing them with that opportunity. They don't wish to eternally part with their spouses and friends. What's so wrong about that? If you understood humans a little better, or had also experienced firsthand the absolute devastation of loss, then perhaps you wouldn't be so cold towards us.
You don't know
if you had used your talents and determination for a just cause, you could have become a sage of the new generation. Unfortunately, you've committed one of the 6 cardinal sins of the Academia by attempting the forbidden and fearing none. You equated people's feelings with cold Nyana energy and deprived them of the pain that they have to face. You lured them into these dreams, and even now, remain completely unaware of how evil all of this truly is.
Pain? Luring? Those kinds of things haven't existed here from the moment this world was created.
She's right here. This is Ilmon's child, Haidar.
Huh? My daughter? What's wrong with her?
This dream relies on a set network, which means that only those with devices planted in their bodies can enter this world. Carefully think back and retrace your steps.
I secretly went back to the mountainside with Haidar. Minar was already there waiting for me, and Haidar was able to see her mother. You mean she isn't actually the real Haidar?
No, because unlike you, she can't enter this dream. The moment you came into this dream, it created a Haidar to realize your wish of reuniting with your family. So, tell me, where's the real Haidar?
She's still out there on the mountainside.
That's right. And she must have been terrified to see her father not in his right mind. Not to mention the monsters in that area. The situation is very dangerous.
If Haidar's still out there, then...
What are you talking about, Dad? I don't understand.
I must wake up right now. I can't leave her there alone.
Oh.
It seems the others have also remembered something. People try to avoid pain and stay in their perceived bubbles of safety out of an instinct to protect themselves. This is human nature, but it is also one of their weaknesses. However, why are there still so many people striving to move forward, even when they know the path ahead is dangerous and painful? It's because people don't only live for themselves. They have families, loved ones, friends, and communities.
Welcome,
they have dreams that they are still trying to achieve. But in this dream, you showed them only the most comfortable and soothing things. This entire world has been built on the foundation of buried and unseen pain. It's all just a well-devised scam.
It seems like I've stayed in the dream for too long.
I still have so many things I haven't done.
I thought gods didn't understand humans. That would have explained why they created such a flawed world where countless tragedies took place. I didn't expect you to arrive at the answer through sheer power of observation. But unfortunately, it means nothing now. If you wanted to spend a little time in the waking world, go right ahead. In any case, I wanted to spend some time alone with Amira. As long as this dream continues to exist, you'll come back. Humans aren't as strong as you think, and even if you're a god, they won't always listen to you. It's time to purge all the extraneous data and noise.
Oh no, he's gonna purge us. That sounds wrong.
Monsters, be careful!
All of you, please get out of here and find somewhere safe.
I am the master of this dream. I can create endless waves of monsters with the snap of a finger. Don't worry, they'll wake up before they get hurt. Amira doesn't like to see others in pain. If you know what's good for you, leave now!
Your penance is due!
Hold the line! Everyone hold hands! Make yourselves at home!
Emerge, right here. Emerge.
Easy peasy.
You haven't won just yet. This dream is mine! If I go into hiding here, not even an Archon can ever find me. And as long as people yearn for happiness, they will return here and rebuild this paradise!
Hey, stop! What's that? The dream is spiraling out of control and is collapsing now!
People are turning monsters. Monsters. Look what you did.
Oh no. Amira. Amira.
Amira's a monster. There she goes.
Amira, are you alright?
I don't feel well.
Bye, Amira.
No, no, no! Please, no!
Ooh, and she turned into a reptile. Oh, he's dead. Amira, question mark.
Get away from there! Don't ruin my flowers!
Oh, he's not dead yet. Dang it.
What should I do? Where did he go? Left because he doesn't want you anymore.
Stay condemned!
Who am I? I'm not Amira.
Glad that's over.
Easy peasy.
What happened just now? He's not very proficient in using the Akasha's technology, and he spent a lot of Jnana energy creating monsters. Now the system is out of control. All the people he created also turned into monsters, including Amira. It's terrible, even for a dream. Even Paimon's freaked out. Paimon can't imagine what they're going through. The good news is that the chaos seems to have subsided. Now we only need to wake up the people here and let them return to their real lives.
Amira. My dear Amira. They're all gone. It was just a big dream after all. I couldn't change my fate. And my knowledge turned out to be useless. What a cruel world.
Do you still think this is our fault?
I don't care about that anymore. The Jnana energy used to sustain this dream has all been transformed into monsters. This dream will soon collapse and my consciousness along with it. Let me disappear with Amira. I'd rather turn into dust than to ever wake up again.
It seems that everything that's happened is too much for him. He's lost all hope.
I mean,
I
I
think seeing
understand what he
Amira
was
turn
trying
into a
to
monster
do.
was punishment enough for him. After comprehending the hollowness of the unreal, it's time to revisit the meaning of existence.
Existence? I'm different from the others. I've long given up everything outside of my consciousness.
Using my knowledge of the Akasha, I have a way to extract your consciousness from here and put it inside a knowledge capsule. The Academia has probably kept your body, so you should be able to wake up soon.
No need. Just let me disappear. Reality means nothing to me now.
This isn't compassion. I won't let you escape your punishment by simply disappearing. As for your life after that,
punishment.
it'll be up to you how you want to exist. Alright, Traveler and Paimon, we should go back. We can finally wrap up this whole thing.
What was that?
Uh-huh.
What's wrong, Nahida?
Oh, nothing. Let's tell the people here to gather at a moment of dreams after they wake up.
Bam, 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 bam.
Oh, great. You're awake. Everybody has started to wake up, and we've heard similar reports from around the city as well. From the looks of it, you were able to successfully resolve the issue.
Yes, though it took us a good deal of effort. There will be many people gathering here shortly, so please do your best to maintain order. I need to go to the academia with them now, but we'll be back soon.
Are we going to ask about that scholar?
Yes, but
I fucked up the voice line. Oh well. I think that one's academia.
we can leave the rest to the Matra.
No, academia is lower. Um. Where the heck am I going? I'm going somewhere. Oh, that's where I'm going. I see.
Oh, it's the great Dendro Archon. How can I help
Excuse
you?
me.
I would like to check the registration records of a Kasharawar scholar. He should be in an unconscious state right now.
Okay, just a moment. Sorry to keep you waiting, Dendro Archon. We have confirmed that there's a scholar named Beinuni who's been unconscious for a while. The cause was improper operation of the Akasha. He hasn't regained consciousness yet, and is still receiving treatment at Bimarstan.
Huh? Isn't his name Moses?
I guess he didn't want to be recognized or bothered by anyone. Please, give the knowledge stored in this to the Matra and ask them to import it into Beinuni's brain.
Understood. But for safety reasons, I need to know why.
It's simple. This contains his consciousness. It's long been trapped inside of a dream. He's committed an act that affected the safety of Sumeru. After he wakes up, I'll inform the General Mahamatra of all the details.
I see.
Fine.
I'll take care of this right away. Thank you, great Dendro Archon.
No problem. All right. Everyone should have gathered at a moment of dreams by now. Let's head back. Sharing the knowledge.
Why did I do that? Why did I do
Let's be quiet and just listen in. I wonder what she's going to say.
Hello, all of you who have just woken up. I'm sorry for interrupting your beautiful dreams. I may have acted a little cold when handling things in the dream. I sincerely apologize for that. Dreams have amazing power. They inspire us to remain resolute in the face of adversity and help those with aspirations achieve their desires.
I swear, I need to
The
find
dreams also have the potential to exploit people,
blanket.
confuse the senses, and distort the truth. Unfortunately, you were all chosen as prey for an elaborate scheme. As I've said before, I am still learning and cannot fully empathize with the pain of all the loss you've experienced. But just take a good look around you, and you'll see many other people who have had similar experiences. You should be proud that you've been able to gather here and look toward the future together. The path of life is long, and it's hard for us to see the destination. This leads us to ask a lot of difficult questions. What's the meaning of life? What's the purpose of my existence? Why do I keep experiencing pain and loss? Of course, the most comfortable choice is to stop progressing. Give up thinking, and just keep repeating whatever you're already familiar with. Whenever you have such thoughts, just look at the people and things around you. Some people work hard all day so that their families can have a hot meal on the table at night. Some people travel all over the world in order to create art that resonates with all of Teyvat. Some venture in search of the world's secrets to prevent rapidly approaching, yet still unknown, world-shattering catastrophes. Life is not just about yourself. Each and every one of your actions shapes you and the world around you. Look, friends and family will remember what you've done, and even some people you've never met may benefit from your actions. Therefore, many people will strive forward to forge new paths, even if they have to endure great pain to do so. Once you begin your journey on that same difficult yet rewarding path, you'll come to know the answers to those big existential questions, yet they will no longer feel as life-defining as they did before. But if you were to believe that life is nothing but an empty, ephemeral dream, then that's also the only thing it'll ever become. You are free to choose how you want to live your lives, but as your Archon, I should first make this information known to everyone. In the end, it's up to you whether you want to embrace a beautiful dream at the cost of your real life.
Nahida said she wanted to speak with us alone. It seems like she went to the plaza in front of the academia.
Let me go up. Twinsies!
You're amazing, Nahida! Even Paimon was nearly won over by that scholar in that dream.
Well, he's very good at manipulating the weaknesses of human nature, but perhaps he himself had fallen prisoner to them long ago. That dream was incredibly beautiful and enticing. Ordinary people couldn't see through it and easily lost themselves within it. But as long as you can still wake up, you can still move forward with your life.
You also learned a lot.
What makes you say that?
Right! You said that you didn't understand human feelings, but we saw how considerate you were with all these people. Your speech just now really connected with everyone. You did a good job!
Thank you. I've heard a lot of sad stories along this journey, and several of them have touched my heart. You can't say that the victims of the dream really did anything wrong, and what they wanted was also not unreasonable. That's why I could understand them when they tried to resist us and protect the dream. But all of my understanding and stirred feelings probably can't even account for even 1% of the pain they've experienced. I don't think this 1% can be seen as an example of what you call empathy.
You're too hard on yourself, that's for sure.
Nobody is capable of having absolute empathy.
Alright. I suppose going out into the world will help my confidence grow. I've learned that emotions are nothing like knowledge, and that's why it's hard for me to put them into words sometimes. Beinuni, or Mercedes, said that I had never personally felt the pain of loss. But I have a vague feeling that this isn't true.
We can't tell you.
The moment I entered the dream, I felt like I was wrapped in a blanket of warm feelings. It was so warm that it felt like I had returned to the start of my life, and I didn't want to wake up anymore.
Something in the dream,
But
too.
when I opened my eyes, the feeling was gone without a trace. If I have to make an analogy for it, I would say I can no longer see words on a piece of paper after they have been erased, but I can still see the slight indentations of where the words had been written. But now that I've experienced this dream, I think I can say with confidence that I won't dwell too much on the meaning of that warmth. It's enough that I can tell I was once supported by that warmth, and its existence has allowed me to get to where I am today. If I dwell too much on its exact nature, I would be putting the cart before the horse. I gave a speech to inspire my people, so if I were to fail to live up to those words myself, then that would be too embarrassing.
Didn't forgot. Nahida's mind and willpower are proof that she once existed, and so telling her the truth, I should respect their decisions.
What's with that serious look?
You keep looking like there's something you want to say. Is there anything you want to tell me?
Nah, that's not
Okay.
important.
Since we just woke up, let's stretch a little bit. A new day is about to begin.
Okay, now I can do her second quest. 60 girls. This is why I need to do more Genshin story for the simple fact of Primos. I'm so lazy. So many stories. I mean, don't even get me started on the 4-star character stories. One day, you and Paima run into an old friend at Sumer City's gates.
Hey, isn't that Nahida? Nahida! Paimon didn't think we'd run into you here.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey there. It's been a while, hasn't it? What have you two been up to?
Same old adventuring and stuff. The usual mining, fishing, genius invocation, TCG, catching crystal flies.
Seems like you've been enjoying yourselves.
Excuse me.
How about you? What are you up to now?
I'm just looking out for some leads while getting some fresh air. I noticed that I have some blurry memories after saving Ermin's soul. I almost feel like there's still something extremely important I need to do. But I can't remember what it is.
What is that?
Sorry about that, guys. Hi, Gamer Reaper. Gamer. No. Game Reaper. Hello, how are you doing today? Or tonight, I should say. Tonight. How are you doing tonight?
Don't worry, we'll help you remember.
Thank you so much. Since you're willing to help,
I am doing
I have
good.
something
Thank
I'd
you
like
for
to show you.
asking. What are you up to tonight? I hope you're having a good, restful night.
Ooh,
We're just
it's
catching up on some story.
beautiful.
I've been
It looks
wanting
like it's
to
filled with some kind of power.
get that new pet I see
Mhm.
everyone
I
using.
found it in the sanctuary of Suristana, but I have no recollection of it whatsoever. It's filled with pure elemental power that is
good
quite
luck on
similar
your boss
to mine,
kills. What are you farming?
but yet It's also a little different. It's very likely that it's connected to my foggy memory, but I can't figure out what it is.
I go to the desert. I was wondering. I thought it was main story, but I couldn't find a main story quest in my logs. So I was wondering if I had to do Nahida's story for it. Ramen pizza sounds delicious, honestly, right now.
Traveler, do you have any ideas? You know, Nahida, we just happen to be going on an adventure right now.
Okay.
If we find anything, we'll be sure to let you know
I
right
haven't
away.
explored the new part
Thanks,
of the
you
desert. I mean,
two.
I haven't even done the
I didn't mean to trouble you again.
swirling vortex
mention
desert
it.
quest line.
Besides,
I'm too
It
lazy.
seems you've got a lot on your mind, and
I
we'd
need
like
to
to
catch
help.
up. Mama?
Hey, get out! You shouldn't be around here!
Don't hurt the
I'm sorry,
cute fungus.
Lesser Lord Kusanali. Fungi don't usually come near this place. Last warning! Get out before I kick you out, you hear?
Hang on. I think it's trying to tell us something.
But Great Dendro Archon, it's a monster!
Please, don't worry.
It's Mama.
I think I understand. Seems that it wants us to follow it.
You can understand it?
Even though different creatures have varying habits and ways of communicating, the emotions we experience are all the same. I can feel its anxiety and fear. It's in dire need of our help.
Well, fungi are kind of
Wee
cute.
pizza! Yummy! Fungal head is a really nice fungus, you know.
That's true. Okay, let's go take a look.
All right, lead the way, little fungus.
Although they all look about the same, some fungi are friendly, while others are super aggressive and attack anyone they see.
It can't be helped. Perhaps in their eyes, humans are like fierce monsters as well. After all, they can't distinguish which human behaviors are hostile or not, and it'd already be too late for them once humans have drawn their weapons.
Raiden pulling the
Hence why
sword
they
out
tend
of
to
her
strike
pupa.
first, rather than
But
waiting.
Nahida...
That's not too
Nahida and
different
her
from
are
how
probably
humans
tied
think
from me.
sometimes.
That's what I meant by shared emotions.
But I'm not a big simp for Zhongli, and I don't like Bentley, so... And I'm not too hopeful for the next Archon. I'm not a big
It
fan of
appears
her
it was in a
design.
hurry because of this unconscious fungus.
Seems like they might be family. So maybe this fungus wanted to bring Nahida here to help its family member.
Probably. Although fungi are simple creatures, they're very sensitive to elemental power. Maybe it noticed me on my way back and thought I'd be able to
Nahida is
help.
definitely probably the best
I'll
ruler.
take a look. I should be able to help if it's just a common illness.
What is it, Nahida?
Strange. Very strange. This fungus didn't develop from a spore. It's an elemental life form.
Huh? An elemental life form?
Yes.
Nahida's stronger than
Although the fungi you normally see
I
are
don't think she'd
capable
be
of using
stronger than,
elemental powers,
Rex Lapis.
they're merely borrowing
Unless
elemental
you're
power
in-
from nature around
talking
them.
about, like, in
As for
forms of
this
being
fungus,
worshipped. Then,
it
yeah,
has elemental
problematic.
power flowing through it. Definitely not anything like your typical fungus.
It only looks like a
Exactly.
fungus.
This is very interesting. I've never seen anything like it.
So this is a first even for Nahida.
But that's not all. There's a large void within its elemental power. The void is stopping the elemental power from flowing normally, which must be why it fainted.
So do you think it'll wake up if we can fill the void?
Yes, and I just so happen to be good at this sort of thing. I'll see what I can do right away.
Dum, 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 dum.
My power was compatible. Looks like everything is fine now.
Lord of Dendro? Is it really the Lord of Dendro? Oh, I can't believe the Lord of Dendro saved me. Thank you, as well as the stranger and creature next to you.
Ah! It can talk?
Oh, I didn't expect such a strange creature to make a sound like that. Seems I'm just as shocked as you are.
What? Of course Paimon can talk. Paimon isn't a strange creature. Paimon's just...
Paimon.
Paimon!
Hello, Paimon. I am not yet able to evaluate an organism's intelligence from its appearance. I will only know you are able to speak once you have spoken.
Oh,
Sounds like a robot.
No need to take it seriously. It's no big deal.
Robot.
Does Paimon really look so dumb that people might think Paimon doesn't know how to talk?
Well...
You misunderstand, Paimon. A mouth is used for eating, breathing, and other functions that are more important than speaking. So a creature may not speak, even if it has a mouth. I've never seen a creature like you before, so I dared not make the assumption that you could speak. Even if you do possess a number of human traits, it is still very common for creatures to have similar external forms but completely different interiors, just like fungi and slimes.
Did this fungus study at the academia? It seems even more talkative than Paimon.
You're not a fungus, are you?
That's correct. This might be surprising to you, and I'm sure that you must have questions. Let's find somewhere else to talk. It might startle my fellow family members if I speak too much using this strange voice. Me, 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 me. It says that it's very thankful for your help.
I was confident that I knew of all the creatures in Teyvat. Even if there are ones I've never seen with my own eyes, I thought I possessed all the relevant knowledge about them. However, even if I were to lay out the traits of all elemental life forms, you don't seem to match any of them. What are you? And where did you come from?
I come from an ancient race. We have existed for a very long time, possibly longer than any records in existence. My home was filled with flowing water and great mountains. Lush grass covered the land, and my family and I lived in bliss and happiness. Until the apocalypse came and changed my home forever.
Yeah, probably.
A
Everything has to
horrifying
do with
power
Con.
consumed all there was. The seeds of catastrophe nested and grew inside of us, twisting and warping us, causing us to lose control. We were victims of the apocalypse, yet in time, we also became the apocalypse itself.
Ooh.
The apocalypse?
I'm not sure what it means either. It sounds like some kind of old fable.
It's a long and complicated story. It will take me some time to explain it clearly.
Don't worry, we'll listen. Please continue.
I was lucky and managed to survive. Afterward, I left with some of my family and came to Sumeru to search for a way to rescue my homeland. We came in contact with many species and learned from their cultures and knowledge, hoping to understand the truth behind the apocalypse. We later found out that humans know the power of the apocalypse and refer to it as forbidden knowledge.
Uh-oh.
Your home was destroyed by forbidden knowledge?
Oh, no.
Does that mean you're from the desert?
No.
It said that they are looking for a way to save their homeland, but the catastrophe of the desert should have ended a long time ago.
The Lord of Dendro is correct. We are not from the desert. I would very much like to tell you the location of my homeland, but unfortunately, I've forgotten. That may sound a little odd, as it is very important to both me and my family.
Yes, how could you forget?
I am a life form that was contaminated by the apocalypse. A part of my knowledge and memory was taken away as the contamination inside of me was purged.
Ah, I get it now. So the void of elemental power was left behind from when the forbidden knowledge was purged. I'm sorry. I hadn't considered that kind of possibility.
That's okay. Lord of Dendro, there is no need to apologize. Without your help, I would have lost more than just my knowledge and memory. And not only did you save me, but you've also already rid the world of the remaining forbidden knowledge, right?
That's right. The forbidden knowledge is no more, and your homeland should be safe now.
My home should be safe now. We can go home. For the longest time, this moment has only seemed like a dream. I never knew it would become a reality so quickly. I was unable to fulfill our calling. I never found a way to save my homeland, and I have even forgotten where it is.
It's not your fault. You've already done everything you can.
Oh no,
Every species paid a grave price in the fight against forbidden knowledge.
Everyone's
This is not a responsibility you should carry on your own. You mentioned that there were other survivors besides yourself. Where are they? Maybe they'll remember.
The apocalypse put us through immense pain. Many of my family members have already met their end. I'm not sure who else is still alive.
Don't worry, I should be able to find them. Just leave it to me. I'll leave the rainforest to the Aranara. And as for the city, there are a few nice kids that should be willing to help.
Oh yeah, they'll give us a hand.
Give me a moment. I'll contact them right now. That should do it. It may take some time to find them, so let's wait for a bit.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. We all believe that you will keep your promises. The moment I saw you when I awoke, I had a feeling you were here because of the agreement.
Agreement?
You might not remember, but this is a prophecy that we deeply believe in. That the Lord of Dendro will bring us home once the catastrophe comes to an end.
Ah, I see. I'm sorry. There are also some blurry segments in my memory as well. But I'm very concerned about your homeland. This is something I should help with. It's really no trouble to me at all.
Would you all be willing to come with me somewhere as we wait? The more family members that can return home with me, the better.
But didn't you say that you don't know where they are?
Yes, but I know their end. I will explain it to you along the way.
Homecoming. Swim, swim, swim.
There's something that I'm very concerned about. Yes. I didn't mention it just now, but do you remember when I told you that the power in the crystal is very similar to mine, yet also different? The elemental power inside the crystal is completely identical to that of the fungus.
What?
Exactly. The prophecy that it mentioned was probably an agreement that I made with an elemental life form that once represented its race. I had to deal with the forbidden knowledge to save their homeland. The process, however, took away some of my memories. That sequence of events would explain the persistent feeling that I had unfinished business.
Makes sense. Too bad it's unable to tell us more.
Yeah. I've been trying to think of a place that fits the description of its homeland, but I'm unable to come up with anything. Agreed. I really want to send them home, so they won't have to wander around anymore.
The road here is a little rough. I'll lead the way.
Don't worry, Paimon can handle any road! Ah! Enemies! You're up, traveler!
Hey! Emerge, right now.
I see everything! Hold the line!
Nowhere to run!
Amazing. With such skills, you all would have definitely been able to find a way to survive the apocalypse.
Hey! Paimon has been meaning to ask. You all didn't originally look like this, did you?
No, we didn't. The appearance of our kind will change according to the environment. After communicating with various living organisms in Sumeru, we discovered that fungi are the life form most adapted to live in these lands. Thus, we gradually took the form of fungi and became a part of their group.
It's hard to believe that's even possible.
This
The
reminds
most
me of the
important
host.
instinct any life form possesses is
Stephanie Meyer.
adapting to the environment. I don't think that should surprise you, Paimon. Your hand is shaped like that for a reason, so you are able to grip and use tools more easily. The reason why fungi absorb elemental power is to blend with the environment and fend off natural predators. We are dendro life forms, one of the most ancient life forms in this land. That is why we are so adaptable.
So you mean, if Paimon wanted to, Paimon could change into a different form as well?
Not as freely, I'm afraid. You would require a long time to make that happen. Although this is common sense to us, it is still extremely difficult to explain. Putting it as simply as possible, changing form requires energy, and energy comes with time. You cannot make a sprout grow into a giant tree instantly, nor can you force a tree to bear fruit overnight.
I see. Humans have a term for this. It's called growth.
Ah, you're so smart, Nahida! Paimon gets it now!
I feel like it's pretty good at coming up with metaphors as
Growth.
well.
I see. Yes, then this is what you would call growth. A most beautiful word. I shall enjoy it more as we walk.
How much farther is it?
We're about halfway there. You're doing great, Paimon. Do you need me to carry you on my back?
Huh? Oh, no! Paimon was just curious! Paimon isn't that tired.
You seem to enjoy taking care of others.
You think so? Does the Lord of Dendro need to be carried?
That would be awkward, wouldn't it? Why don't you fly up and sit on top of my head?
We can figure out who'll carry who later! We have monsters here!
I think we may have a different understanding of carrying someone. No matter whether it's tired or not, my child is always happy when I put it on my back and give it a ride.
Child? You mean the fungi we ran into earlier?
Yes, one was my friend, and the other was my child.
Why can't your kid speak?
Because it's just a fungus. I don't want my presence to change or affect the original state of the fungi species here. However, it is slightly different from an ordinary fungus. It seems to understand some human language, so I gave it a name.
Oh, then it must be a really cute name. You know, like Bongo Head.
You have an odd taste for names.
Yes, you do.
Paimon thinks that name is great.
Strange and cute at the same time. It's a name only Paimon would be able to come up with.
That's right.
The name I came up with was not as creative as Paimon's. I learned it from an adventurer. Its name is... I'm sorry, but I've forgotten. Seems like I've forgotten many important things.
You try to remember
Yes,
it on the way.
I must remember it before I return. It's just as important as my homeland. Yes, this way. We're almost there.
Oh, it's in a corruption zone.
It's the Withering.
Yes, I have heard humans also call it that before. It's the last form we take when we are at the end of our life.
Oh, so that's what causes the withering.
But it's trying to say that when they've suffered enough and reached the end of their life, they become a tumor of the Withering.
Yes, I would have also suffered the same fate if it wasn't for the Lord of Dendro's help.
So, this is how the Withering is formed?
Previous research has revealed that forbidden knowledge is the root cause of the Withering. But even if forbidden knowledge has been completely removed, its influence still remains, which is why the Withering remains even after forbidden knowledge has disappeared. They've been tormented by forbidden knowledge for a long time. It's understandable that they will eventually become the Withering. But what a sad and pitiful end.
When I left my homeland, flowers like these filled the fields. Each bloom represented an individual life. They grew in the pristine lakes, in the fertile soil, in my home, and in the homes of my friends. They grew everywhere, until the world suddenly lost all its color and became tainted and murky. But it's all right. Our life essence, elemental power, still resides in this flower. After an adventurer clears the Withering, I will quietly draw near the area. If I can sense the elemental power of my companions, then I take them with me.
But that would mean the effects of forbidden knowledge could have...
It's okay. That's not important anymore. I just hope that they can all make it back home. It's not right to leave them to simply perish in the open like this. Now that we finally have the chance to return home, each one I manage to bring back will make me that much happier.
I understand. Just leave it to us. So you're worried about me. It's fine. Forbidden knowledge doesn't exist anymore. It's natural to want to be overcautious when dealing with a highly venomous snake, but when all that's left is its skeleton, there's nothing to worry about.
Paimon doesn't get what you two are talking about, but we're all ready to go now, right? Then let's do this! We've dealt with the Withering countless times already!
Mm-hmm.
Everyone hold hands!
Emerge, right now. Emerge.
Allow
When
me!
they mess with my keybind.
I'm always watching. Right here. Emerge, right here.
Committed to memory!
Emerge, right now. Emerge.
Nowhere to run!
Run!
I see everything! The Temple of Wisdom!
Right here, right now. Right here.
Through me, justice is served! Your penance is due!
As I expected, it's the last of my kind that I'm aware of, so it wasn't able to make it to the end. If only it could have held on just a little.
I hope that you will be free of this pain after returning home.
Just thinking about how many elemental life forms have turned into tumors of the withering makes Paimon sad.
It's okay. As long as elemental power still exists, then we will still be around. An external form is but a gift of time. Through growth comes change, and even abandonment of previous forms. However, our true nature is not so easily affected.
It wouldn't have come to this if we were able to cure them earlier. But I will cure all of them. Even if it's just for the sake of the rainforest and all the life forms that live in it.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. It was a wise choice for us to place our trust in you and wait.
Hold on. I think I got something. Oh, I see. Okay, I understand. Thank you so much. So, they found a fungus that matches the description I gave them. It's currently unconscious.
It must be in a similar situation as I was. We should hurry and go take a look.
Okay, follow me.
A well-deserved find.
Oh boy.
We're close now. It's just a little further inside.
But there are so many fungi here. They're probably all ordinary fungi, right? Yeah, they won't be happy to see us.
No fighting. These are all its family. Although we belong to different species, we've spent a long time living among the fungi. They are very important to us. They can be reasonable, as long as we try to communicate.
What should we do? You're the only one who can make it through, right? But you'll need Nahida's power if you want to save that fungus.
I've got an idea. Can you teach me how to change into a fungus?
You want to transform into a fungus? But we don't have time for growth.
Nahida is a god. Changing into a fungus should be a piece of cake for her.
Even gods can't bend the laws of time so easily.
Then we'll have to enter with the risk of being noticed. We may not be able to avoid a fight. But if spending some of my power will guarantee the safety of you and its family, then I'm willing to try.
All right. You have great elemental power, so you may be able to do it. You will have to use power equal to that which is required to break through the limitations of time. I will lend you the relevant knowledge that I have. It should make your transformation process a little easier.
All right, I'm ready. Changing into a fungus should be quite an interesting experience.
Lord of Dendro, this is nothing to joke about. I am extremely serious about this.
As am I. I'm not joking at all.
All right. Let's not get hung up here. If it's really possible to turn into a fungus, then why don't we give it a try now?
Okay. Good luck, Lord of Dendro.
That seemed easy.
Wow! You really turned into a fungus!
It's actually not too bad. My perspective in this form isn't much different from usual. The unconscious fungus is just below here. Can you all help me determine which one it is?
Oh, how do we do that?
Elemental sight.
I'll get close to them while you make your way over from above. You should be able to identify them using elemental sight since they're elemental life forms. Then, all you have to do is repeat the correct answer in your mind. As long as I'm able to see you, then I'll be able to hear your answer.
Okay, got it.
Let me lure away the fungi up top and make way for you.
All right, good luck, Nahida. Let's go, Traveler.
What am I doing?
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks pretty vigilant, so I'd better go around it.
Stretchy animal.
Why is it reacting like that? Uh-oh, the fungus on patrol noticed me.
Because you were detected. Okay.
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there.
Try this way.
It seems they didn't notice me. It seems that fungus won't be moving for the moment. I should hurry and make my way through.
Secret agent fungus.
This is the spot. There are several fungi here. I'll hide and wait for the traveler to catch up.
Obviously the one that's turned upside down. I didn't need
So
elemental
this is the
sight
one.
for that.
Understood.
Bam, 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 bam. It looks like whirly twirly.
Nahida? What's wrong?
I never knew that it was so tiring to change forms like that. I even used the techniques that it taught me. Seems like its warnings were not unfounded.
The power of time accumulates slowly and goes unnoticed. A great price is to be paid if you wish to perform drastic changes instantly. Thank you for everything you've done. All seems to have gone according to plan. Now, we simply wait for it to wake up.
Who are you? I apologize. Language is not easy. Need long time.
It's okay, I have good news. Let me explain it to you the fungi way.
Apocalypse ended? Go home now?
Yes. Unfortunately, I've forgotten where home is. I was hoping you still remembered.
I remember. Really? That's great! Home. Dendro Dragon.
Dendro Dragon. Ah, yes, the Dendro Dragon. I'm sorry, I just got so excited. I've probably never expressed such emotions before. But yes, our home is the Dendro Dragon.
Oh, wait a minute. Paimon's confused. Do you mean the Dendro Dragon as in an elemental dragon? Like Dvalin?
Yes, they're both dragons, but Apep, the Dendro Dragon, has been around for longer and has accumulated dense elemental power. But I don't quite understand. Why would you say that your homeland is a dragon?
Because we live inside the Dendro Dragon.
The Dendro Dragon. Inside. Very big. Mountains. Water. Trees. Us.
There is an entire world inside the Dendro Dragon's body. The Dendro Dragon nurtured the earliest life forms and protected us inside of itself. It once told us in a majestic voice that once we finally matured, we'd be able to start life in a new world. However,
Dendro Dragon,
that
open
day
your mouth.
never came. Our homeland was the greatest place there ever was before the apocalypse arrived.
Paimon's still confused.
Someone's giving birth the smallest
Yes, a very good example. It appears that you're much smarter than Paimon. The only difference is that the Dendro Dragon is much, much larger than any Dendro slime.
Wait, then if that's the case, doesn't that imply that a pep has also been contaminated by forbidden knowledge?
Yes, that is correct. What has suddenly made you look so worried, Lord of Dendro? I haven't seen this expression on you before.
This I'm worried
the most
about
adaptable life form in the world.
unbirthing,
The
isn't that
forbidden
what's
knowledge
called
should have
unbirthing?
become a part of its body a long time ago. Which
My
means
brain
that if all
is
the forbidden
melting.
knowledge has been eliminated,
then a big void will also form inside the dragon.
I'm afraid so. Its body and soul have probably been in terrible shape for some time now. No wonder I haven't seen a pep for so long. But how did it get contaminated?
You should take better
Was
care
it
of
due
your
to the
dragon,
destruction
Nikki.
of King Deshret's civilization? But anyway, a pep disappeared and has been gone ever since that time. It's been enduring unimaginable pain all the while. It's probably in pain as we speak.
Saving the Dendro Dragon is an important thing you need to
Yes!
do.
How could I have forgotten? If the Dendro Dragon fails to hang on, the elemental power inside it will no longer be able to maintain its form and will all be dispersed. Dendro elemental power of that concentration will cause the rainforest to overgrow. Giant trees will completely block out the sun. Plants and humans will fight over oxygen. Sumeru will no longer be suitable for sustaining life.
Shit, son.
Hey, what about the crystal? Why don't you show it to them and see if they know anything about it?
Yes, I'm sorry. You're right. We don't have time to panic. Have you two ever seen anything like this before?
No. Its power feels very familiar. Like something from our homeland, but I don't know what it is. I'm sorry our memories aren't very reliable.
It's okay. I'll contact my helpers just as I did before and see if they can locate your other family members. I'm counting on you all. Your info is crucial to us now. Let's wait for their reply again, though I know waiting can feel unbearable at a time like this.
Food!
Thank you. Family bringing fruit.
I explained to them that you aren't hostile. After seeing you save it, its family is very grateful to you.
Go home, thief. Hard decision. Don't know. They are weak. I worry. Then I hope.
Don't worry. I understand what you are trying to say. Family is very important to us, no matter when we were actually family. It has done a lot to protect this territory and can't help but worry now that it's about to leave. Can you do one last thing for it while we wait?
Of course. I can relate to how it's feeling. I need to organize my thoughts as well.
Thank you. Thank you. Tend soil. Food. Don't like plant invasion.
There are two things that it wants you to do. One is to look after the land that the food is grown in, and the other is to drive away the plants that are trying to invade the area.
Soil. There. First. Seed. Here. Paimon understood that. No need to translate. We'll take care of it right away.
And the farmland. Oh, it's Everyone gets so much shade. It's just to find her incredible destructive powers that will eventually come out at some point. I know they will. invading plant life? Oh, they're all.
Flowers! It wasn't kidding when it said plants were invading!
Come on out, right here.
Easy peasy.
Whew. That should be all of them. That wasn't too tough.
Yeah, I've calmed down now. But it doesn't seem like there's too much we can do until we receive some new leads.
Can you tell us about the Dendro Dragon? We don't know anything about it. Who is it? And what does it have to do with King Deshret?
Also, if every
Well,
person has a
the
wagon,
history of dragons
where's
starts from the
Raiden's
very
dragon? Is
beginning
that
of Teyvat.
yeah, Raiden's dragon.
Sumeru was a Pep's territory. In those days, the lush rainforest covered the entire nation.
Oh, so there was no desert back then?
Not at first. That came when a giant spike fell from the sky, turning a huge section of the rainforest into sand.
That's from,
In an attempt to adapt to its new
Celestia,
environment,
I think.
a Pep changed color from the emerald green of the forest to the yellow of the sand.
No wonder those two elemental life forms are always talking about the importance of adapting.
Yeah, and
A Pep
she's not
has
a
always
fox.
seen
No,
itself
she's
as
a
the master of
wagon.
Sumeru, and has refused to recognize the new order that was established. Even now, it probably still holds great hostility toward the gods. However, powerless against the power in the sky, and then the forbidden knowledge many millennia later, it's been unable to stir up any trouble.
Dragons are on good terrain.
Conflicts between the two sides are destined to continue until a balance
With
can be
Genshin,
found.
there's nothing but
As far as I know,
questions.
a Pep had been slumbering in the desert, and King Deshret had taken a great interest in it. Maybe this is why a Pep was contaminated. I'm not sure what may have led it to become involved, but rescuing it is definitely our top priority right now.
I don't know.
The crystal
Out of
that I have in my
3
possession is
Out of
probably
the
the
4
key that
god
links the
dragons
two
I've
matters
faced, they've all
together.
tried to kill me. I mean, Dvalin was being controlled. Ashtaha had gone mad. Ashtaha had gone mad. Again, no Raiden dragon. We'll have to see this dragon. I'll have to say there's more elements, so there might be more dragons that won't try and murder me. Sure.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. Family happy. You really like
These are
him,
so
don't
cute.
you?
I love its voice.
Family. Like. Do you not like our family?
It's,
That's not what
it reminds
Paimon
me of the
meant.
Full Metal
It's just that
Alchemist
you guys
dog
aren't
girl.
actually the same species.
Edward.
Does that matter?
Brother
Family likes
Edward.
me. I like family. Paimon doesn't quite understand.
What it's trying to say is that as long as family members get along well, then nothing else matters.
Brother Ed.
You place importance on appearances, but we do not. We find the experiences, knowledge, and connections we've made to be more important. These are all things that are more reliable than mere external appearances. These are the fruits of time, and the essence of what it means to grow.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Looks can always change, so what's inside of us is more important.
But if
Paimon
Paimon's
would still
looks
follow you
changed.
around. Wait, would you not be able to recognize Paimon?
Understood. Thank you. Still nothing new from the forest. Seems like we won't be able to find your other family members for now. It appears we are out of leads to follow. And if no one knows how this crystal works, then a Pep may be in danger.
Sorry.
It's okay. It isn't your fault. I don't think it's a coincidence that neither of you can remember anything about the crystal. Maybe it's because the crystal has a very close connection to forbidden knowledge, which causes memories of it to be unclear. And if that's the case, Finding the other fun guys still wouldn't help
Also,
us at
Taylor,
all.
maybe I should have a League night at some point. I see that
The
you play
crystal and
League.
the apocalypse.
Theozar plays League.
The
I
apocalypse and
sometimes
memories.
play League. I
Lord
enjoy
of
it when I play
Dendro,
it, but
do you still
I'm not
remember the prophecy?
I do. What about it?
The prophecy is a story that connects events of the past and the future. A family member once said that the apocalypse is a part of us, and that there is value in preserving it. The rest of the family did not approve of its opinion at the time, so it left.
Preserving the apocalypse? Do you mean that there's still some that hasn't been eliminated?
That's not very likely.
yes!
The power of Irminsul covers every inch of the land.
We
Did
can
the prophecy
all get
say where
the
that family
achievement
member went?
together. Is there
To the limitless
achievement for
depths
playing
east
with
of
4 people
Sumeru,
in League?
a murky place that no one can return from.
Yeah, that must be the chasm, right? But what is it doing there?
It's impossible to preserve forbidden knowledge, but what if it can be converted to a different form? I'm sorry if I'm suddenly not making any sense. However, I do think it's possible. Follow me. I'll explain it once we find that elemental life form.
Perils in the dark first. Perils in the dark. What is that? Oh, I'm confused. I don't have a quest that's called Perils in the Dark? Okay, I'm just gonna head to the chasm. Maybe it's saying I had to do that, but I already did it. Chasm. Underground chasm. Oh, I thought I was talking about League. Are you talking about Minion Masters? Or is there one in League 2? I was talking about like LOL League, League of Legends. But I think you play that too, don't you? I thought I saw you playing League.
So that elemental life form came all the way here on its own and spent a long time by itself? Wouldn't it already have become the Withering like the others?
There is a chance that it could avoid that end, using the power of something here. I'm referring to what was used to fight against the Abyss. It once repaired the rifts of Tevat long ago. It has the ability to purify and stabilize powers that shouldn't exist in Tevat. Forbidden knowledge that its light has shone upon is kept here forever in a different form.
The oozing filth?
It's just like soap bubbles that rise to the water surface.
Another strange metaphor. But Paimon somehow gets this one.
Okay, I usually
What the
play
Lord of Dendro
Summoner's
means
Rift.
is that the apocalypse was altered by the
I
power
like
of the giant
controlling what I
spike
have light.
and hidden within the oozing filth.
Yes, and it shouldn't be far from here. Let's go and take a look.
Head to the deepest part of the chasm. Isn't there a hole around here? Over here. Yeah, it is a lot. It is a lot quicker.
It's over there! Looks like we'll have to clear out the oozing filth in this area. You two should be able to take care of it, right?
Yep!
Give me, I need the thingy. I need the thingy I used down here. Where is it? Brain is not computing. Brain no compute. There it is. This.
Right now. Nothing lasts forever. Right here, right now.
Easy peasy.
Oh, we finally managed to rescue it.
It should be the life form from the prophecy.
That light.
Wait. Something dark is coming out. Something's not right. What's going on? Didn't Nahida say it was purified?
Maybe it's because such a long amount of time has passed. Although the power of the oozing filth is more stable than that of the apocalypse, it is still a form of dangerous power.
Oh, does it?
It might have lost its mind after being soaked in it for such a long time.
How's this?
Oh no. But we still have
Pressing,
questions we need to ask.
Usually it's the
I
other
should
way
be able
around.
to purge it with my elemental power.
Okay. Wait,
But
don't do
this
it.
is our only chance.
I said no, and I mean it. No. You can't go through that again. I'm sorry. I got a
It's
little
okay. I trust your judgment. I was being a little hasty myself. Let's see if we can think of another way.
Oh yeah. You said that the elemental power in the crystal was identical to theirs.
You want to use its power, but...
The Lord of Dendro seems hesitant. I too would advise caution. It's risky to use its power without fully understanding its intended use.
Don't understand. This no good, that no good. Save lives, important.
Yes, I understand, but this is our only chance to return home. We cannot afford to be careless.
It's okay. There's no need to argue. I'll think of something to do about the elemental power that will be used. How about this? Traveler, you could try using it. I understand that you have an amazing resistance to forbidden knowledge.
Don't overdo it, Traveler. Paimon will be worried.
Here we go. Hopefully this doesn't summon the dragon. I need to change my team.
Lord of Dendro, and you others, how long have I been waiting here?
Yay! Looks like it worked!
Lord of Dendro, here in person. Does that mean the apocalypse has come to an end? Wait, did you get smaller again?
Shush!
I'm sorry.
Shush!
That portion of my memory is highly unreliable at the moment. I can't seem to remember who you are.
That sounds about right. After all, the purpose of my existence is precisely for those unreliable memories you speak of. You once said that the apocalypse
A tailbone is hurting, even with though I stuffed my seed more.
memories will become unstable. Even you couldn't promise that you'd remember our agreement after those events take place. However, you are definitely someone who stays true to your word. My sacrifice is nothing compared to your resolve.
You and I made the agreement?
Yes, you used your power to protect me. That is the reason why I was able to survive here. To be honest, I'm nearing my end. I had thought I'd be stronger than this.
No one can withstand the power of the apocalypse.
In order to preserve a somewhat stable memory, I had to change the power of the apocalypse into a different form. Only the giant spike that fell from the sky was capable of doing something like that. But the moment I chose to go through with it is the moment I lost my chance of being rescued by the Lord of Dendro. But enough about me. Lord of Dendro, let's get to the important matter at hand. As you can see, I won't last much longer.
I understand, and I'm sorry, but can you please tell me what this is?
This is a fire seed. It's an essential item for saving the Dendro Dragon. Thankfully, it appears to be in good condition. The Lord of Dendro and our people created this item together. It mimics how the Dendro Dragon's Heart of Oasis operates. The Dendro Dragon has been tormented by the apocalypse for far too long. It too is nearing the end of its power. However, if you are able to reactivate its Heart of Oasis using the Fire Seed, then the Dendro Dragon will begin to recover. And as a result, our homeland will return to the way it once was.
Oh, so the Heart of Oasis is a pep source of power.
No wonder the crystal was able to heal this fungus just now. That's what it's used for.
What? You used the Fire Seed to save me?
Why? What's wrong?
Oh no, now we can't use it on pet.
Never mind. It's not your fault. You didn't know. The Fire Seed contains a high concentration of elemental power inside of it. It's very powerful, yet fragile at the same time. It is not stable in its current form. To prevent any accidents, please don't use it again.
Since I am its creator, I will take responsibility for it. I assure you there's no need to worry.
All right. Aside from being able to heal the Dendro Dragon, the Fire Seed can also resonate with the Heart of Oasis. In other words, you'll be able to find the Dendro Dragon by following the guidance of the Fire Seed. But you should hurry. There is little time to waste.
What about you?
Forget about me. You should hurry home now.
Everyone is returning home, including you.
As I told you, I've already lost my chance to be saved by the Lord of Dendro.
Why?
Lord of Dendro, I thank you for coming to find me, and for being willing to save the Dendro Dragon. Our past has been saved, and our future has been ensured. It's enough for me, just knowing that they will return home.
Hey, wait!
Aww.
Turned into oozing filth.
Can you use the Lumen Stone once more? I can still feel its elemental power. Please, of all of us, it deserves the chance to return home the most.
This is a small ball of light that it left behind.
I can feel it. I can feel its knowledge and emotions. It has all returned to its original elemental form and is becoming one with the other family members. Do not be sad, my friends. Its wish has come true, and it's very happy right now.
Because its external form doesn't matter, right?
Yes, because our external form does not matter, and our home has been saved. There is nothing more important than being together with family.
Let's go!
I'm gonna have to go to the new zone, because I'm guessing a pep is in the new zone. Map. Umaru. I don't even have that one. That's probably closest. Time to run. Hopefully we're close to the end of the quest line. I'm getting sleepy. I'm getting the sleepies. Knowing them, I don't want to fight them. Excuse me. I feel like I should change my team up now. I'm scared I'm gonna get too close to Elemental Dragon and then get stuck. Because it's dangerous.
It's not much further.
Hmm?
Follow me. We're
Oh.
close now.
Teeter, do you play Genshin? I don't think I've ever asked. Or have you just watched other people do this quest? Advance deeper into the sandstorm. Oh, I thought it was like in the new Oasis area. Yeah.
I can feel its power lingering and shifting around us. Sometimes it feels distant, but other times it seems close. This is its way of warning us. It has already noticed our presence.
We won't be able to see anything if we keep going that way.
Uh-oh.
Hey, look! Something's over there!
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. That is a large...
We found it.
Large dragon. That's
Dendro dragon.
bigger than
I
Dvalin.
knew it would be big, but not that big.
Right?
Puny god, puny human, leave my domain. Frail life forms like you cannot survive in the endless sands of the desert.
Apep, we're here to save you.
I do not need saving, especially not by you, Brewer. You are no different from Amun. Both of you have only existed for a fraction of what you know as time. Yet you call yourselves lords of this land by leaning on the heavens' glow.
Who's Amun? Is
You're
that
better
the
off paying attention to your path
ruler of the desert?
as you will fall where you've fallen before.
I know that you hate both gods and humans, but you've grown too weak now. Can't you let go of your hatred, even for only a moment?
Let go. For only a moment, foolish Brewer. You will find no gratefulness from me, even if you heal me. You will only be reviving the dragon that will destroy Sumeru and the Seven Nations.
Maybe we shouldn't help the dragon?
No, you're ill, that's all.
That I am. Time will bring death to all. It's unavoidable. Although I am gravely ill, my mind remains clear. I am different from the ancient dragons that came to terms with you.
There's no need for this. There's no point in fighting. What we need is the truth.
The truth.
I can see how there's another world inside this dragon. Large. Large.
I have paid dearly for the truth, and you shall do the same soon enough.
Hey, don't leave! Careful, something's coming.
Ah, what is that? Paimon's never seen that before.
The fuck are those?
It's our family.
Oh.
Huh? They're your family too? But they don't look anything like fungi.
External form not important. Inner nature same. The composition of their elemental power is identical to ours. In other words, they're residents of our homeland.
Is this what they've become after experiencing the apocalypse?
This is also a form of adaptation, although a most gruesome and pitiful one. Many of our family members never made it out of the Dendro Dragon. They've gradually taken this form in order to survive the apocalypse.
Is there any way to avoid fighting them?
Hey! Can you guys talk? We're here to rescue you!
I take that as a no.
They've given it their all just to survive.
They're being drawn by the fire seed. Only its power can temporarily free them from their pain. All that remains are the instincts to survive and search for energy needed to do so. Everything else has been discarded in the process of adaptation.
So this is the result of forbidden knowledge.
Would our world become the same if forbidden knowledge was allowed to rampage across Teyvat? Like fish struggling on land, unable to find a single puddle of fresh water in the entire world.
Yes, but please try to be gentle with them. They are not evil in nature. All they want to do is survive.
Right? They might just want death.
Obey! By ordinance
I'll be
divine.
gentle by completely smashing their faces in real quick.
The birds call.
Like that.
Paimon thinks they used up all their strength. They don't seem aggressive anymore.
They want to go home.
Yes, it was never their intention to leave the Dendro Dragon.
Is there a way to make them revert to their elemental form? Years of torment is what turned them into their current state. Their external form has become their shackles. It seems only the Fire Seed or Epep's Heart of Oasis can save them. But it'll be risky if we use the Fire Seed again.
Correct. We cannot use the Fire Seed again.
Everyone goes home, not just us.
This is becoming quite the dilemma.
Let me think for a second. It's fine. Let's use the power of the Fire Seed. I can't bear leaving them in the desert like this.
But
don't worry, the decision is on me. I'll take responsibility for whatever happens. It won't require much elemental power. I'm just worried that it'll become unstable. But as long as I use my elemental power to stabilize it a little, it shouldn't be a problem.
Thank you. Sorry. Stubborn.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
Returning home is the most important thing to you. I've come to understand that during our travels. I'm not doing this just to protect you, but also because I hope to use you and your experience and try speaking to Epep again. After all, that giant Dendro Dragon is also your family. Maybe it would listen.
I will stand with you, Lord of Dendro. I will never forget your kindness.
Yes! Thank you. Alright, here it goes.
Family. We will all be able to go home soon.
Whoa. It's shining now.
oh, it became bigger.
Endless amounts of knowledge and emotions are moving inside of me. They're all very excited. To imagine such growth could be achieved in such a short period of time.
It's because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
Yes, finally, we can go
Mushroom, right?
This is the last part. Let's go.
Mushroom Yoshi. Find where Pep is hidden. Oh, now we go to the new zone. Or at least some of the way. Some of the way. Bam 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 bam. Ignoring the dragon. I want to fight dragon. I want to sleep, so I gotta finish story. Ignoring hilly churls. Yes, go to sleep. Get some sleepies. Only reason I'm staying up so late is because I can nap. I can nap. Then I'll be awake enough for Sons of the Forest tomorrow.
This cave is huge. Could this be where the Dendro Dragon lives?
Go any further.
Who knows what's inside that cave?
Our goal is not only to find the dragon, but to also enter the world inside of it. That will be impossible if we can't get it to cooperate with us.
But how are we gonna do that?
I'll see what I can do. Pep, I know we don't see eye to eye, and that we have a very different understanding of the world and its order. However, we are both born of elemental power, and both suffered the torment of forbidden knowledge. We are not that different. And right now, we share a common enemy. We should not let our differences get in the way.
Wonder if the Dendro Dragon's even willing to listen.
I don't care about what you believe in, who you hate, or what you've done in the name of hatred. Nor do I expect you to be grateful. I'm here to save both you and your people. My people. They've been searching for a way to save you ever since they left their homeland. They yearn for a chance to return home. And now that everything is over, all the hatred that you harbor has lost its meaning. Rather than continuing to fight, you should consider the life you've produced.
Void. No response.
Your eagerness to survive means that you haven't given up on that world yet. If you claim to know so much more than I, then why don't you truly think about why you want to survive? And why you're so vengeful? ...
Hurry,
Please keep everyone safe and send us to the homeland.
Oh, we're being devoured. I get it. I think we're all gonna get eaten.
Nahida, where are we? Huh? And what about the traveler? Where'd she go?
I was only able to ensure that we made it here safely. It's possible we arrived at different locations.
Well, then let's go have a look up ahead. Paimon's feeling really worried.
Yep, let's go. I wouldn't worry too much. The traveler's no pushover.
Paimon knows that. It's just that Paimon isn't used to not having the traveler around. Let's hurry. She might be just up ahead.
Oh, this is the boss arena. We're about to fight. Okay. I think. I just went through a force field. Yep.
What's that? That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the fire seed, and it'll restore a pep with elemental power. The damage it suffered internally will also slowly begin to heal.
Then let's hurry and light it. We still need to find the traveler.
All right, hang on.
Uh-oh.
The fire seed! What happened?
It shattered. It was even more unstable than I expected.
But why? We barely used it.
I'm not sure. Perhaps the fire seed was only capable of protecting one person. But if I didn't use its power on everyone, there's no way of knowing where you could have been sucked into. And even if that's the case, there's no reason for it to simply shatter, unless...
Unless what?
Unless I was already in a weakened state when I created this fire seed. Which would be when we had first saved the desert.
Oh no. Wait, let's put that aside for a moment. If the fire seed has shattered, wouldn't that mean we came all this way for nothing? Oh. Do you know what we should do now, Nahida? Oh, come on, Paimon, think!
Don't worry, Paimon. This is my responsibility. The fire seed is technically just a ball of highly concentrated elemental power. Although my elemental power is slightly different than that of elemental life forms, I gained a better understanding of it when I turned into a fungus. So, all I have to do is imitate that power, while adding some of my own. And I'll be able to do what the fire seed was supposed to.
That sounds like you're gonna die, Nahida.
Become the fire seed?
Yes. It'll take a lot of power from me, but it still won't be anything compared to when I was in the desert. I might, however, become even smaller.
Small.
What happens if you keep getting smaller?
Ah, thank you for the hydrate.
I'll become a blade of grass or a twig. Basically, I'll return to how I was first born. I will be able to unleash
I
power
would take a drink,
beyond
but I
my
don't have
limits if I
anything
can
to drink.
reverse the
I'll take a
process of
drink as
growth.
soon as I'm done stream.
You'll
I
lose
forgot to bring my water
everything.
bottle in here.
You'll not only lose your appearance, but you'll lose your emotions, memories, and who knows what else?
That's all right. None of that matters compared to the dangers that the Pep is facing right now.
No, wait! There has to be another way. Besides, what will Sumeru do if you turn into a
My back is cracking.
Maybe you and the
Ugh.
Traveler can plant me in the soil of Sumeru once it is all over. I can still communicate with the world through the forest. It's just that you won't be able to see me for some time.
You can't be serious. If the Traveler were here, she definitely wouldn't let you go through with it. If we knew this was how you were going to take responsibility, then we never would have agreed in the first place.
Yeah, because in the story
sorry,
originally, she
Paimon.
was like
There
a
were other
normal-sized adult. But through the use of power, the
Eagles who have
previous
fallen to the
version of
ground can
Nahida
soar in the
became
sky
smaller.
once again. But if no risks are taken, then the eagle will be grounded forever.
No. Please, no, Nahida!
What's gonna happen? Oh, there I am.
The fire seed shattered, and she's...
I know. A sacrifice must be made, but not by the Lord of Dendro. We've all grown on this long journey.
Somehow I assumed, or I knew that wasn't gonna happen.
Then our wishes have come true. Would you lend us your power?
You knew it would come to this. All the knowledge, language, and emotions that you have learned will be reverted into pure elemental energy. In your new homeland, nothing of who you were will remain. You won't be remembered by anyone. Is that truly the return you've always dreamed of?
Lord of Dendro, don't be sad. This is not your home. We go home.
Oh, that figure reminds me so much of the Fullmetal Alchemist dog girl.
Hear us, please. Feel our heartfelt desires. Awaken!
Oh. Here's the boss.
To imagine
It's because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
Yes, finally.
Easy peasy. Hello-sies. Ah, my nose.
Cryo incarnate! Take flight!
What's it doing? For the moment, there is two adventures.
Thank you for protecting me with your elemental power. Goodbye. We may never meet again. I will wait for her no matter how long it takes. This is the agreement we made.
Oh, I have to kill this.
Obey! By ordinance divine!
Windstrike! Fallen leaves! Adorn my night!
Yes! So satisfying. Wonder if this will be the new damage tester box. Oh, it's all happy and green now.
It's you which means light. It will be
Enter the shield to defend after rocks of the apocalypse. There we go.
Hey! Can you hit Paimon?
I mean, you're tired, it's okay.
You fungi said that your form didn't matter, right? Then let us know that you're alright.
It's
Their
enough,
knowledge,
Paimon.
memories, and emotions have been reverted to elemental power and released. They are no longer able to respond to you. The guardians that have accompanied me for countless eras have also transformed into my elemental power. Just as they did, they will be born once again now that they're one. There's nothing to be sad about.
But that's different! They won't ever be the same. Paimon, we will never understand it, and it will never understand us. That's how it's destined to be. But as long as you can be healthy again, then nothing else matters to me, Apep. Samara will be free from threat as long as your health is maintained.
I thought that my rage would be kindled once my power returned to me. However, what I feel now is a feeling that has long eluded me. The feeling of peace.
The forbidden knowledge influenced you ever since you were contaminated, greatly amplifying your hatred and rage.
Yes, there's no denying that. Although my hatred for that usurper from beyond the heavens still stirs deep within me.
Usurper from beyond the heavens.
Destroying you and your people serves
Who
me
is
no
that?
purpose.
Is that
Be
me?
that as it
Or my
may,
brother?
my
My brother?
position
My
still
brother?
stands, and I will have nothing to do with you. When you inevitably perish due to your ever-expanding curiosity, I will still sneer and mock you in my
Daniel
heart.
Dragon isn't very nice.
Sheesh, who can put up with you? I respect your decision, and with time, I will prove to you that we will not repeat our mistakes. Before you begin resting, there is one last thing I would like to know. How did you become affected by forbidden knowledge?
It's a long story. We all once believed in the distant past that only forbidden knowledge could give us enough power to defeat the heavenly principles.
Ah.
The Dragon King acquired the
I
power
belong.
of darkness from outside of this world, and led us in a fight against the order established by the outsiders.
Dragon King?
An unimaginable war took place into that, causing destruction on an unprecedented scale. The world itself was on the verge of collapse. In war, the victor would inherit the right to shape the world, while the losers must turn into ash. But I didn't give up on searching for a way to turn the tides, even after the death of the Dragon King. As I attempted to collect more forbidden knowledge from the corners of the world, as it was on the verge of collapse, I was stopped by the giant spike that fell from the sky.
Oh, did it pin a pup?
Sand dunes arose where there was only forest. And it was as if even Sumeru itself was trying to tell me that the era of the dragons was over.
But you still didn't give up, did you? Because of Amun Al-Ahmar.
Yes, Al-Ahmar eventually obtained this power with the help of Nabu Malikata. His ambitions continue to grow, and he planned to establish a powerful kingdom in my domain. Although I didn't think much of him, I allowed his actions under one condition. The condition was that after his death, all the knowledge he came to accumulate would belong to me. At that time, I still harbored deep regrets. By the time the Dragon King finally returned,
Dragon King's back.
The world had irrevocably changed. Some of the dragons have grown close to your kind, and have forgotten all about our hatred from when the world was taken from us. And some died, leaving behind
that's the serpent in Inazuma.
While others chose to flee after experiencing pain and agony. But for me, the scales and will of the Dragon King still shine bright in my heart. Even to this day, I will follow it until the end of my time.
You really are insane.
When Al-Ahmar's proud kingdom collapsed, I swallowed him whole as I agreed and absorbed his elemental power. However, what I gained was no benefit. No. I gained the apocalypse.
We are inside the dragon.
I used up all my strength just trying to keep the pain under control. I had no energy to analyze the knowledge he had accumulated. But even then, I still believe that his insanity was far greater than that of my own.
So that's how the apocalypse started.
I admit that I fell for his trap.
Quite literally.
Like a final failsafe in his plan. Tiny Booer, and the rest of you, continue forward. I shall keep a watchful eye. How far will a life so dear and precious to the heavenly principles be able to go? I wonder.
They're finally being spit up.
Hey, looks like we've been sent back out. Still in one piece, too.
I've been spit up.
The dragon will need to rest for a very long time before it is fully healthy again. It's not as ruthless as it was before. Curing the dragon of its illness has seemingly made it more open to reason.
Nobody's in a good mood when they're feeling sick. Even though we accomplished something really important.
I disagree. Well, I guess if you're really sick, you're not in a good mood.
For some reason.
Indeed. Although they'll still have the chance to be born again, they've lost their memories of their journey and their feelings for their homeland. Each opportunity for growth is unique in its own way. Perhaps the immense power we released was the pouring out of all these irreplaceable emotions that had built up over time.
Can you really call a place with no family your home?
Family. Right! The Hydra fungus left behind its family. Those two fungi might be waiting for it to return.
Oh, yeah. Let's hurry and go take a look. How are we going to explain all the complicated things that happened?
To a fungus. Where was there a teleport here? Did I miss it? Oh, it's all the way over there. Yeah, I'm too lazy to grab it. I'll grab it later. Teleport. So we'll be playing more Genshin on Sunday, and I should have longer to play on Sunday. So I'll do more stuff. Maybe some exploring.
Have they really been waiting here all this time?
We're back. I'm sorry. I really am. But it's gone home and won't be able to return for a very long time.
Just in time. You're just in time for the Warframe stream. Yep.
Your happiness is more important to it than anything else in the world. It's said that Muir is its most important family member. That's your name, isn't it?
No. No.
This is wonderful. So it has left traces of itself after all. They will definitely meet again. Someday.
Dun dun dun. Yeah, we're gonna celebrate Warframe stream by writing someone playing something completely different. Yay, we're done the quest. Oh, that means I have stuff for wishes. Oh, only one, but one's better than nothing. Claim. Mail. Claim. Like Warframe to me. You're right, this is Warframe. Oh, that I gotta turn resin into condensed resin. You see these characters? I had to grow them for 3 days in a machine. So this is totally Warframe. I don't want to go find another crystal fly. I don't think my resin should cap 15 hours. Let's see. When do I wake up? Let's see. Oh, yeah, I have lots of time. I have lots of time. I play this one. See? Ayaka. And then there's Kazuha. And there's Dami Mommy Shenna. I mean, look at the thighs. And the cutouts and the booba. Look at the booba. Here, let me make her walk. Look at the bounce. Look at the bounce. Appreciate the bounce. The bounce. And she's flat as a board, so no bounce. Ayaka is pretty flat too, so no bounce. Okay. Let's switch to just chatting. I don't want to make my comfy bigger. I want to make myself bigger. Here we go. Just install Genshin. Well, roll for Shenhe quick. Her banner's going away. Or her banner's already gone. What am I talking about?
These parts are safe for sure.
You can't roll for her anymore. I mean, there's Nilu. I mean, she'll come back eventually, but not right now. Nilu, but she doesn't really have boobs either. And Nahida's a lolly. You just stare at the bouncing boobs all day. You just have them walk constantly and just go bounce. You just do this all day. Oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. Oh, but I'm walking a shit. What the boobs? Okay. Let's find someone to raid. I'm getting wonky. I'm going wonky. I wonder if there's like a YouTube 24-hour loop of booba. I get what you mean. 24-hour loop of booba. There probably is. Okay, who is streaming right now? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, should we? Is there any VTubers playing Warframe just to make Mr. Panties happy? If there's a cute VTuber playing Warframe, I will raid them. So far, no cute VTubers. She'll never play Warframe. She's already said that she will never play Warframe over and over. I know, she's lame, but that's what she said. There's a lot of people playing Warframe, damn. guess. Okay, I'm just gonna pick a random person. This person is a VTuber, but just be warning to people that are going into the raid. They have snakes. They are a VTuber that has snakes. I tried to play it, but apparently I already have an account and it is banned. What did you do, Tater? What did you do? Anything as far as I know. They knew you would be just ultimately amazing at the game, so they had to ban your account, so you didn't look like a god among all the other players. That's why they banned your account. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Again, warning, the person I'm rating has snakes on their VTuber. So if anyone does not like snakes, click away now. I'll click away in a moment before the raid goes through. It's gonna be so good they got report for hacks. Yes! You're gonna be amazing at Warframe. But anyways, everyone, have a good and rest of your night. We'll be back tomorrow for some community Sons of the Forest. Maybe we'll find some new caves. I heard there's new caves. Me and Abe found some new mutants last time. So everyone have good sleeps. Have good dreams. Is that my raid emote right now? Okay, everyone, good dreams. And remember that I love you. Mwah. Mwah.